Right folks, here we are again. Today, what I intend to try and do, I've got the battery in, I've put the positive lead on, negative earth. That's been attached where it suggests it gets attached between the gearbox and transfer box. So I'm going to wire the switch control onto the starter motor and the power onto the starter motor next. And then we're going to try and turn it over. If she turns over alright, fine. I'll then wire up the glow plugs, put some fuel in it, and you never know, we might get it to fight tonight. So I better get on. Thanks. Right, I'm having a bit of a shit day of it today. Nothing seemed to be going right. However, obviously the battery's not in its fixed position. I've got the battery tray to go in. So I've just put it in, attached the negative leads, and wired up the starter motor, put the ignition in, the signal lead to the solenoid, and it's as flat as a fart, nothing's happening. So I'm not brilliant on electrics, however one of the lads who knocks about in the unit is, so I'm going to get hold of him and see if he'll do a bit of investigating for me. On the other part of the note as well, obviously I rebuilt this a few years ago, but I've lost the brakes. They've gone completely flat, so the brake pedal just goes to the floor. So I've removed the inspection unit, took the top off the brake reservoir. These are rod brakes, so it's wherever you get under pressure, then you push and it pumps through. It was almost empty. I've topped it up. It's just disappearing, so I don't know where it is. So it's going to be a case of up on the ramps, wheels off, get the hubs off and find out where the leak is. So it'll probably be in one of the hubs. Hopefully after I've pumped it, I'll have a look tomorrow. It may have settled and be weeping out of one of the drums, which will save me doing all four. So that's that. The other bit I've been doing is, there was a bit of corrosion on the rear wing, a bit of aluminium corrosion in here underneath the strap support, so I've drilled the rivets out and linished that away, so that's gone. So I'll put a bit of WD bollocks, put a bit of acid etch primer on there, and rivet it back on. So it's all about getting it ready for paint. The tub's not a million miles away. I did want to get it started, but alas, that's not happened this time, so hopefully for the next one I will. I'm still going to tosh on a bit for another hour or so. I think getting a can full of diesel was a bit ambitious, but I'll get this sorted out, get it boxed on, and then it's just a few bits and pieces before the tub goes, and hopefully we'll get it started. So I'll stop waffling shite and I'll actually do a bit. Right, so that's riveted back on, all the corrosion cleaned off, a bit of primer on. Painter will fix the rest of that. Empty box means I've bought something else. Which one of them? So little blast cabinet for all of the rusty bits off the series, as well as the Defender brackets and stuff that I need to do. So I'll get on and I'll have a fight about with that. It's the cheapest one you can buy. It's only 5 CMF required for the compressor, so it should be okay. So I'll get some medium, we'll get it hooked up, and next week I'll get a video on with we're doing some blasting with that, and hopefully it works. So thanks very much for tuning in. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one with a bit more success. I'm now going to go and have a couple of hours studying wiring diagrams for Defenders and see why the bloody thing won't start. Thanks for now. Ciao. Bye.